have eaten. Therefore, I'm going to continue streaming because I don't have anything else to do today. I did grind a little bit in between my eating. So, I now have a shield. I got 2 more. Like Titanite shards or so, I think. I upgraded the halberd, made it raw. But no stat upgrades. I did kill a crab though. Got the great swamp ring. Oh. So, pyromancies will be a little better. But for the most part, it's just... I got enough souls to refine my halberd slightly. And then later I will make it heavy, probably. Depends on what stats I give it, I guess. Yeah, I also took off blue tier stone, so I can have the shield. That's much better damage. Much better. And since I can now one-hand this, which I think I did last time, before I did stream. No, since I'm going to be sitting at the bonfire anyways, I might as well eke out that little last bit of damage. Lots of humming. Where's the bonfire? There is a bonfire over here. Yeah. I don't know what else is here, because I rarely, like, explore everything in this area. I mean, sometimes I do, but, like, I just don't like this area. Had to mute briefly so I could check a thing on the porch. But I wonder when I can go talk to what's his face? Crab. I can show exactly how I fought the last crab. Not like this. In fact, I took no damage last time I fought a crab. But he also only spat at me. Yeah, like that. And I just kinda... That's a fairly common drop. I guess I could farm them, but I get the Dreamer Ashes kinda soon. At that point I can just buy them. guess I will hit up Crystal Sage first. Ow. Just hitting up Crystal Sage is... probably for the best. Because I don't actually remember how to... get to the one guy, but I don't know how his thing works. I know he'll leave if I don't get him something, but I'm not sure if it's time-based or if it's distance-based. But I need to get him a scroll before I fight Abyss Launchers. And he's up there. Just have to remember how to get up there. We're not gonna fight Crystal Sage yet. I also still have to get what is it called? The shard and the bone dust. Which... much more important than that. Fighting Crystal Sage. At least for right now. There's also, I think, the ring that boosts sorceries down in that pit, which that's going to be hellish to get to. Due to the fact that... Ooh. Is this how I get to him? It is. Hello.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors. What do you want? This is my study that if you haven't any business... How intrigued. Very well. Indeed, I am. However, what champion demand? Clearly, you're so you will make that in exchange from in the form of, well... Very well. You're no... I am all but unkindled. We will learn together.
Hell yeah. The best part about becoming friends with him. Blue bug pellets. Yeah, go back out here. Both of them should be down here, I hope. Easy. Okay. I thought there was both powder and shard down here. Guess just shard? Unless the powder's up there. Which, I mean, very well could be. I need to get more endurance. Someone's chasing me. Okay, not here. Although here is still probably good. is backtracking. It is. Okay. Man, I can't wait to get the cat ring. So much chip damage by falling over 5 feet. Now, where are you? There should be a guy in here, I thought. Like one of the red-eye guys. Huh. I swear there was a red-eye guy in there. Guess not. Yeah. Unless he's there. If that is the same guy that was supposed to be in there, weird place for him to be. Okay, I guess I will go back. Oh. Let's wait for a split second. Immediately tree branched. There might be an item over here, actually. I did grab a bunch of the items over here. Yeah, these were the, Titanite shards that I grabbed off stream. Yeah, I could wear the Sage's ring, but I think that one's pretty heavy, so I would probably become over encumbered with it. Nope, just barely not. And also, that's the shortened casting time one, which is good, because I think that would still count for pyromancies. It does. Okay. I forgot to make more coffee. I've only had 50 ounces of coffee today. Or kind of a lie. I've had 28. I just only... It's a giant cup that I fill up each time. Ooh, oh, I forgot.
Oh, you a fucking prick.
But, I didn't make up coffee pots, so I have to... I'm making them in individual 14-ounce things instead of... Brain's blanking. Big coffee pot where I can fill it up the full 25, 26 ounces.
Well, very that hay.
Okay, I'll throw down Vitality.
Farewell, Ashen.
Because, yeah, they'll bring me down a percentage, which will make me ever so slightly faster on the roll. What are you doing, kitty? Oh! She is zooming. Oh yeah! I can buy spells from this guy.
Oh, you're back then again. Let us begin with the base. Oh, you could...
Okay, so I could get Soul Arrow, Great Soul Arrow, Heavy, Great Heavy, Dart, Great Sword, Flash Sword, Magic Weapon, Shield, Spook, and Decoy. I might grab the spooky one, just so... Because I don't have enough spells to fill out my thing anyways, and if I upgrade my FP, I'm just gonna get more slots. I'm gonna see if it's underneath the dilapidated bridge. I should be able to talk to what's-his-face now. Wish I had a handful more viewers so I could ask them. What I'm supposed to be doing to get certain characters to show up. Because I don't know if it's this guy or some other dude that I have to wait until he gets a cage on his back and then climb inside of it. Because I thought it was like this area. There's a guy that gets a cage on his back and I climb into it. But at the same time, I have never done it this way before. So I have always done it in the kill Curse Rotted Greatwood, or Curse Rotted Greatwood, and then you do the Dark Moon, and then you just talk to him when you're in the Dark Moon Lady's world. I'm just gonna Google it. Undead Settlement Bonfire. I guess I never had to fight later bosses to get to this. I could have just always been like, hey, what's up? So you have to cross a bridge, which I know what bridge they're talking about. I just never go this way, because why would I go across the bridge? It should be that bridge down there. At least I can grab the mini item. If I even had any. If there was a couch of flamberge, I could try for the flamberge again. But I don't think they exist here. I think it's just the one over that one armor set. And there might be one in that one side room, but I thought he also had a hand axe. Well, that's, I want to say like 800. Ooh, there is a flamberge, guys. Wait, I have an idea. No. I was gonna wear the sorcerer's hood. Yeah, because this just leads back here. Is it this guy that has the cage on his back? It can't be, because this is the pot guy. Neither of them have cages. I have to climb onto the roof. I see. I took a wrong turn. I got the, what's his face YouTubers had. Just that. So I guess I have to find a ladder and climb up to this roof. Well, I tried the flame barricade. Damn. Nothing. Where is there a ladder? Is it around the corner here? That guy comes from the roof. I wonder if it's like in here somewhere. Here we go. This is likely it then. At least I hope it is. Otherwise, where am I going? I mean, more items are more items. Maybe I'll find something that I never knew existed. Maybe I'll find more Titanite. Some bones. More fire bombs are nice. The horrific cyan beef jerky. I'm gonna have to probably come back through here again. There's an item. Oh, loud. Oh, they just dumped me in the cage. There is no... Yeah. No fast travel back. Cage busted. This is about as obscure as being told. Well, I guess it isn't that obscure. I'm just blind.
Well, what's happened? This, or perhaps... yes, it's important, but we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be, beware, you might need this. Come here to pile up. You'll see when you...
Time to become a mount maker.
You'll go. Take my... This pit is for hollows, and for the occasional madman fond of piling up victims. You've better things to do.
Well, I guess I will drop off my one vertebrae. I think I need, what, like 20 of them? Maybe 30? And then I can get warmth, which is about the only good thing you can get from him. I think. There's probably something useful that isn't warmth. But warmth is warmth. You know, warmth kind of goes stupid. Ouch. I also drank the wrong one. Got jumped on. Back up I go to find out whatever item that was up there that I had missed. Plus another try at the flamberge. Flamberge. Nah. Guess I'm wearing the worker's hat now. Now these increased attack power, so I don't know why I'm not one-shotting them anymore. I thought I was doing 160 to them. Oh well. Maybe it's just due to the fact that I was hitting them more with the hilt than the head. So I think this game has sweet spots and all that combined with counters. Oh, it's the flamestone. Like, very nice, actually. Okay, now shrine bonfire. Flower of the green blossoms are ethereal, blossoming only on the surface of chilled but not frozen water. I wonder where I can find chilled but not frozen water.
Very well, then hey.
We'll grab an attunement.
Farewell, me.
How much was it to buy the no fall damage spell again?
Back at night.
2,000? Okay.
Come.
I think this is like 800. Bit of an overkill,
Back
but
left. Come again.
okay. Now it is time to take care of the sage. What is up, puppy? Do you want a bath? What? I have a feeling I might die to this next boss. Maybe once or twice. I am unsure why, but I always seem to have problems with the crystal base. I wonder if it's due to the fact that and now I think it's phase 2. Not quite. Definitely need to put some of these hats away. Once again. I just keep getting too many hats. I don't think the crystal sage makes a good weapon, I think you might make like a crystal dagger or something.
Ah. Ashen 1.
I remember it being some
Well,
piece of mediocre, who cares? Ooh, I can get 2. Should I put 2 and 2? Attunement? It will give me... more casts of stuff, but I don't need strength or dex yet. Intelligence would be good. You know, I'll put some into intelligence.
Farewell, me.
I'm good on FP for now. And by that I mean I can drink my Estus flask and it won't give me more than I need. I'll upgrade my FP more once I get my next bone, and then, with my next bone, I will then be able to get more focus per drink, and then, you know. It's the edgy set. It's the one that literally everyone wears online. And I don't understand it because I think it looks cringe. Okay, hello. A little bit of the cat mishap from one of the barn garage kitties being a bit of a nuisance. also the weapon that everyone online uses. So I think that's what they're... Curved greatsword. Not... There's another one that people just stack bleed upon bleed upon bleed with. Yeah, the Exile greatsword. And then there's also like the... Well, you know. All of these games have the same meta of if you don't use cold, you use bleed. And you be as annoying as possible. But at least the thing with gimmick builds like that, like Hoarfrost Stomp and trying to bleed you as quickly as possible, is they know one thing. And their one thing is, once you disable them from doing it, they don't know how to do anything else. So it's just kind of like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, what do you mean that you have high bleed resist? I'm supposed to bleed you after 3 hits, because the longer I have to play in this fight. This does give a ton of poison, I thought. I guess this hat gives more poison resist. Okay, the hardest part now, this is my least favorite area in the game, is finding the scroll so what's-his-face doesn't leave. I do like those guys though, they're cool. Oh. This is one of the flames. Yes, repeating texture. Not quite as bad as Shaded Woods, but because that's just in a cutscene. Shaded Woods is the entire floor. What? I don't even know who that is. Oh, it's him. It's the monk. How easy it is to poison him, considering the area. He probably has infinite FP. I assume he probably does. He is an NPC invader after all. this might be curse? No. I thought one of these might have like purging stones. At least I know I'm in the right area. This is repair powder. Hopefully I can find the thing that I need to get to before. I run out of this. Oh, it's right here. Nice. Yeah, did you know this used to be Lucille? Because look, it's Elizabeth. The mushroom. Which I think is stupid, but I mean, sure, the world is constantly changing. But we're in Ulyssil right now. Unless the mushroom in the wall Elizabeth got up and walked away. Yeah. Also, that's, what's her face? The lady that you save. Because that's her antiquated set. And then her crown is around here somewhere. I just don't remember where. But it's here. Yeah. This is Ulyssil, believe it or not. And the only reason you're able to tell that that's Elizabeth is A, antiquated set, B, Ulyssil scrolls, and then finally, she does technically have eyes under there. I ended up skipping this entire area, so I'm gonna have to go back to the beginning. Because there's still one more scroll in here. Somewhere. But as long as I got one, I can give that to what's his face, and he won't leave after I kill those dudes. The Bloodborne knockoffs.
Back again, I suppose. Oh my. Well, this is very unusual. It's from Ulyssil, an ancient land of golden sorceries. Not even the Dragon School possesses such a long... What would the Xanthus scholars say? With their ridiculous headwear. They would simply slaver over this find.
But yeah, kinda garbage. Cast Light's cool, but not useful in this game. Other than that, repair, who cares? Hidden weapon, hidden body. I can grab Pestilent Mist now, though.
Coming.
Which, that one is amazing. It's not, like, amazing in the terms of big damage, but it's amazing in how much damage you can get if you have someone stand in it the whole time.
Farewell, Ashnik.
If you can get someone to stand in it for the full time that it stands around for, it's like 1,000 damage, and it's a consistent damage, so you can just have the bare minimum intelligence. And it's 1,000 free damage. Just be aware, because I think it can kill you too. Now time to do this area for real. might grab the Dusk Crown. If I can find it. It's at the base of some tree. Also, another way to find out that this is Oolacile is there's still some of the mushroom guys running around. Being all mushroomy. I also forgot to burn bones again. I guess once I grab the shard that's in here somewhere. I'll do both at once. Well, would you look at that? I've gotten all of the flames then, because the last flame is right next to the bonfire that I grabbed, which I'm glad that I grabbed the hardest one first, because I always forget that that one exists. If you just don't take the regular route, this isn't that bad, but if you do like the whole route where it's like, oh, island to island to island to island, you do get most of the cool stuff. You just also don't get, or you don't get most of the cool stuff, but you also don't have to deal with this area. Which, to be honest, most of the cool stuff is in giant landmark locations anyways. The only thing that really isn't is, I want to say, the Great Sword is right there. And there's some Farron Coals and the Sunlight Talisman somewhere. Maybe not the Farron Coals, but there's some sort of coals that give your elemental ones somewhere. There's also soup somewhere in here. I think that's next to the... I am dead. I forget that crabs have a much bigger hitbox than you would think. But hitboxes have always been awful in these games. One had okay hitboxes, but that's because everything was literal. You do this and you do that, and you're always going to do this and that. And then two, because of the iframes being tied to adaptability, it was very much your own fault. Putting levels into the wrong stuff, which is kind of also awful because you shouldn't have a right or wrong to put your stuff in the first place. But that's how it was in that. Oh. I forgot how much they hurt. RIP those like 7,000 souls. Kitty, what are you doing? Come on. Sucks I lost all those souls, but it's not like I'm like hurting for them. It's more so, I could have upgraded like 2 pieces of gear. But souls are so replaceable. Visit Cleo. You don't want to go outside, it's gonna rain. Also, yeah, those guys drop so much. I just killed them like 3 times, and I'm already back to where I was. Sage's Coal. That should be everything that I want from here. There's probably like a pyromancy scroll here somewhere, and there's the Dusk Crown somewhere. Okay. You don't let me go now. The only other thing that I really care about here is the ladder. The ladder is right around the corner from here, because this is the last flame. What? Yeah, I'm gonna sit at this bonfire, close out the game. Anyways, the door should be open now. Then let my dog out, because despite the fact that it might rain soon, she is still really wanting to go out. There's like a spot later with like 3 or 4 of those guys, and then they'll kill each other, so you can AFK farm pretty easily there. Okay, I will be back in a second. Hello. Oh. Take my water bottle. And now, back to completing the worst area. And then a road trip to the not so bad area, because it has some good stuff in it. But first, and now, yeah, doors open. I'll go back once I have the thing that I actually want and care about. It should just be up here. The thing I want and care about is the Dreamer Ashes, because those will give me some good stuff. And there's the wolf. If you get enough grasses, which I think you can farm the grasses from those guys down below. So this is one of the easier ones to farm. The Covenant to max without actually doing PvP. Ooh, twinkling. But yeah, these Dreamer Ashes are said, or Dream Chasers, they're said to be awful, and we're gonna get shit talked for thinking that these have any worth. But they do give you Embers and Titanite to buy. I think it might be Infinite Titanite, or it might just be 10. But Titanite to buy is Titanite. Even if it isn't a whole lot of Titanite. Titanite's Titanite.
Ah? Ashen One, this barren dust, where didst thou happen? Oh yes, clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
My dog has noticed that the mailman is going by. Okay, so yeah, it is Infinite Titanite. I think you also get... Oh yeah, Life Rating. Oh yeah, Hidden Blessing as well. Poison Resin, handful of that stuff. It's some decent stuff for quote unquote being awful. Okay. Can now get the glaive. Knight set, assassin set. Embers.
What? Well, I'd heard one of the crystals. You should know.
Infuse. I can now infuse with most things, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can now do magic. It's not simple, so it won't give me FP regen. But it should give me... what is split damage? But I can still buff it, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty.
I can't still buff it. That is unfortunate. Which means I will unequip that for space's sake. And well, but I still want... Oh well. Don't need magic weapon. My weapon is just now innately magical.
That was... Coming. Alright, pyromancies.
Do not what?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go full. Well, maybe not full, but. I'll keep those on, and I'm gonna replace magic weapon with that. How much does it take to cast? Not that much. That is good. Old Wolf of Farron. Okay. And now, off to... And 241 isn't actually that... Well, I guess I shouldn't say that before it happens. I was gonna say 241 isn't that bad of damage, but I'll find out once I fight this boss. Gotta fight the not asylum people. I'm gonna top off. Oh. Glad I popped off. Preemptively, because I know that that isn't a true boss, that's just a dude that can drop a boss soul. Yeah, not awful damage. I no longer have to buff my weapon, so that's free FP that I can save for other stuff on top of it. Now if this was like one, not only is the scaling for split damage better generally, but also with there being just regular spell slots, it doesn't matter how many times you use it, it's just... that's a much lighter shield. I'm gonna use this one, see how I like it. I'm not sure how stability scaling is gonna be. I'm not sure. The Great Shield has good stability, but a little bit of chip, which I don't mind the chip, to be honest. You know, I still forgot to buy or burn the bones. How many enemies are resistant to magic? I know lightning's pretty good in this game. There's a decent amount of people weak to it, but I am genuinely unsure about magic. Because it's obviously, well, but does magic beat dark? I assume lightning probably beats magic. Hello.
I have since heard, for one, that you are most gentle of heart. I too am bound by duty. but can often. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to Ember. If I can be a blessing of the moon. If you should blessing.
I don't know why she's here, but she seems chill. Did I reinforce this? I did. I just didn't do either, apparently.
Pretty.
Okay. Wait. Hey. Okay. I probably do have to grab the. What is it? Do I speak into the microphone? Or are you just gonna eat the microphone? Okay. Burn this before I forget. What was your paw stack? There you go. Okay. And now... I'm liking the halberd, so I'm gonna buy... a shard. Just so I can...
Ashen?
just move it to light... or large shards.
Pretty like that.
278. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. 8,200. This is more than enough. Actually, it's way more than enough.
Well, then hey.
Now it's time to see how intelligence scaling... That's decent. I'm now at 280 without needing to buff myself. Also, probably time I go take care of... Oh. I think someone is walking on the sidewalk. Therefore, my dog is upset. Because nobody should be walking on the sidewalk in front of our house? No way. Kitty, you're gonna fall. Huh. I can't sit this weird forever. You know, I wonder if curse-rotted great wood is resistant to magic. Because I know they're weak to fire. But yeah, lightning beats dragon, fire beats plague and other things. Kitty. She's grabbing at the analog sticks. Well, even if it... I mean... Alright, ouch, ouch, ow. Hey, Kitty. Bye, Hodrick. I forgot how to fight that boss for a second. Yeah, during that boss fight, my cat was on my lap and then fell off and tried to use my thigh as a way to not fall off and slid down a scratching. Okay. Did I put Vort's soul away? Time to decide what I want to get with this stuff. How do I move over to the box? I forget. This triangle. Okay. Time to see. Okay. I will actually be right back. I need to. I'm gonna wipe off my leg from being scratched. I have returned. time to see what I can make. Crystal Hail. Crystal Rapier. I don't need that. Stray Demon. Stray Demon. All for funsies, I'll grab that. Project Greywood. Yeah, I'll grab that and that.
Well, then take me.
Kitty.
Farewell, Ashni.
Yeah. I think that's... Oh, hey, kitty. Okay, what do I need to do still? Crystal Halberd, don't need to touch, really. I'll throw that back on. The chip damage is gonna suck, but I mean... it's a more reliable shield. That's fine. Pyromancy Flame I don't need to touch yet. I'll buy some shards. Hey! You trying to climb me? At some point I'm gonna look up what actually is in the swamp, because I know there's probably a scroll, there's the Dust Crown, and there's probably a pyromancy thing, because you can't not have a swamp that is poisonous and forget. Well, that might actually be the crown right there. Maybe. I'll go grab it. Worst case scenario, I die. I don't know why I thought the crabs that are in the poison would be poison. But I guess you never know. If I never checked, I would never have known if they could be or not. That's the more sorcery damage one. Oh no, that's spell effect one. I forgot lingering. Duh. Well, no scrolls at least. I don't think, but I can get Dusk's Crown. Young White Branch, Crown of Dusk, Young White Branch. How much does it decrease my absorption? It makes me hyper weak to magic. But now does that increase in magic count for pyromancy is the question. Okay. 1 for 2. 1 for 2. It doesn't. So then I don't think I have a reason to use the Dusk Crown. Unless I decide now is the perfect time to full send sorceries. Unless it makes all magic damage better, in which case it might make my spear better. This is actually probably going to be hellish with my current setup. Oh yeah. Well, I don't need... I don't need to tighten that right away. I doubt I can poison this rock. Atonement. I think that one's okay. Hollow Gem. I think that one's luck. Okay. I guess I didn't realize that I could have just gone through there and then jumped down and then turned around. I think I am going to club it. Get like the reinforced club as my lead, which is amazing. Not like amazing lead, but lead. Will always be good. Hell yeah, fire. Oh. Do they only drop heavy gems, or could I farm them for every gem? If I could do every gem off of them, that would be amazing. Oh, my controller died. There's a kitty sleeping on my hand. I'm sorry to wake you up. Okay, that's just 3 heavy gems. It's okay. Another heavy gem. I think the game is telling me that I should go make my heavy reinforced the hammer now.
What?
Oh, do that. I still need
Right,
like
that.
4 more.
Ashen?
I have so many heavy gems.
What?
Okay, now infuse. Heavy. So I'm losing out on like 9 for a significant jump in
Project
that. Yeah, that's 198, but I could put this back on. Since I have great magic weapon now. Oh yeah. This is coming together.
What's then?
And now I can just start bumping strength.
Farewell, Ashen.
Plus, on top of all of this, I should be able to Warcry. Oh no, Warcry replaces Great Magic Weapon. I won't have to Warcry then, ever. At least I can keep out my Great Shield. Especially since if I wanted to Warcry, I would have to two-hand it, and then... Now, it's such a quick combo too. I don't mean to play every single game with the Reinforced Club. It just kinda happens. Well, let's see how... And I'll let this cutscene play out, because this one is everyone's favorite. I think this is what the first... Because what are the big bosses? 90% sure this is the first quote-unquote Lord Soul. Okay. big soul amount. That went pretty well, I would say. I didn't realize that the Great Shield, being as light as it is, caused his dagger to bounce off, which is like half... Since there is no poison in this game, half the reason you would get caught off guard is due to many tiny chain attacks. I rarely use Great Shields.
Farewell with me.
Also unsure why my dog is going nuts, so I will probably end the part 2 stream here. I have been playing almost 2 hours, and that's including the 2.5 hours from earlier today. Hello.
I just dropped now. This couldn't.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go see what my dog wants, and resume this game whenever. I still think this game is very bland looking and very boring, but I'm not hating it as much as I did like the first 3 times. It helps when I can just ramble into the ether instead of being stuck in my own thoughts of, man, this game is garbage. But it isn't garbage, it's just very boring a lot of the time. Which has turned into being boring only some of the time. I'll probably grab the Wolf Greatsword, which is Artorias's. But yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. And I appreciate you guys tuning in.